this stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Recording. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath.
What are you doing downstairs?
Fighting. For my life. Hello, everyone. I am Zazubaar, and welcome to the final Zazubaar Reacts 2, recorded here in sunny, or dark, San Diego, California. Joining me once again is Andres Perez, aka Kaiji Noir.
Hello, people of the internet.
Andres, what am I reacting to today?
We are reacting to what many consider to be one of the greatest animes of all time.
I'll be the judge of that.
Also considered an anime that's like the perfect gateway anime to get into the whole, that whole genre or culture of foreign animation. The 1998 series, Cowboy Bebop.
I have heard many things about this, yet I know nothing about what exactly it is. When I was a young man, I used to confuse it with the anime Bobo,
which is a completely different and creation unto itself.
They are separate things, as I learned later on. This is apparently a good thing, whereas Bobo,
randomness,
just crap. So Andres, this is supposedly a good thing, right?
It's supposedly a good thing, yeah.
Alright, so I'll be the judge of that. So,
right.
This is the first episode.
Right, the first episode.
I'm assuming this is widely available.
Yes, it was just released on Blu-ray a couple months ago, or last month, which we have right here in front of us. I'll show it off a bit, There it is right there.
There you go.
Yep.
So, yeah, it looks like Star Wars.
It's more of a Western, really, where it's kind of like...
Star Wars is a Western?
That's true, yeah. It's a Western set in space, focusing on bounty hunters.
Alright. So, I've heard many good things about this, but this is the night we put it to the test. So, fitting that this is the final Zazubaar Reacts 2, something this heralded will be the subject of my reaction. So, Andres, without any further ado, I say we cue this thing up and we start reacting. So, again, first episode of Cowboy Bebop. If you have the Blu-ray, or I'm sure there's many other venues online in which you can find and watch it, so shouldn't have any problem finding it. So go ahead and get it all queued up. We are all ready to go, and if you're all queued up and ready to go, be sure to press play in 3, 2, 1, play. You didn't press play.
There.
Now we're playing it. Meanwhile, on the set of the Big O.
I guess both shows are highly influenced by Western cinematography, like Western.
I mean, this is
cinema.
more film noir than anything else.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cigarettes. He's gonna have cancer when he grows up.
Oh, he's not going to need to worry about cancer.
Why? Is he gonna die?
He lives a dangerous life.
Oh, okay. Why is the rose black?
Artsy.
Ooh, whoa! No sound effects. That's artsy.
If I remember correctly, maybe this is the end of the series.
Oh, okay.
So now you get to the well-beloved...
This is made by the same people who made the Big O, right?
Yep, Sunrise and Gundam.
And Batman TAS.
I believe so.
They animated Batman TAS. They didn't create it, obviously.
Yeah, I guess, like most animation companies, they kind of send it over to Japan, to get some touches. Or
Because
whatever.
they're lazy.
And cheaper.
That too.
Heck, we get our comic books, printed in Korea.
Yeah, we do. The Incredibles. This is very similar to the Ultraman opening credits.
Oh yeah, but having like black silhouettes. Although I don't know, does it remind you a bit of James Bond a bit?
Yeah, it's very Bondian. The music in particular is very Bondian. Tank!
A couple episodes in, we'll have like a full crew, but for this episode, we just have 2 of the 5 main characters.
None of these people will be important. So is Cowboy Bebop a character, or?
It's the name of their main ship.
Oh, okay, that's right, man. Session 1.
Asteroid Blues.
That's how I always feel.
Yep.
Cortana, we have to blow up the Halo rings. Yeah, look at that. That's the Halo ring. This is pre-Halo, though, so
You're right.
barely pre-Halo.
When did the first one came out?
I think it came out in 2001.
Oh, okay, so like
I think.
4 years.
I'm not a Halo fan, so I might be wrong. My city needs me.
It's ready.
I'm just about finished. What's cooking?
Special bell peppers and beef.
Bebop and Rocksteady. LOL.
Asimov Solensen. He's our next target.
Listen, Jed.
This guy's a major player in the Syndicate. Operates all around the asteroids.
You said bell.
You got something on your face there, buddy.
Name's Asimov Solensen.
I think it's supposed to be like
It's a little something. You just gotta scrape it off.
Beef in here. So you wouldn't really call it bell peppers and beef, now would you?
Yes.
You think you're better than me, don't you?
Well, it's not!
It is when you're broke, all right?
What happened to the million Wulong reward we got for that last guy?
The repair.
Do you have any idea how much Wulong goes for nowadays?
From that shop you trashed.
No idea.
And the medical bill from the cop you injured. Kill the dough! Now, 3 days ago, there was a big shootout between his group and a rival syndicate.
There's always
Killed
big
his own
shootouts.
guys, then took off like the wind. Word is he's hiding out with some sweet thing in Tijuana.
TJ, that place is for small.
Hey, we could go grab him right now.
Yeah,
This
possibly,
motherfucker
yeah.
was 2.5 million.
I don't feel like it.
Speaking of beef, they say in TJ the carnitas are out of this world.
Vamonos!
Vamonos! Now reaching ludicrous speed.
Please line up, stay on Caution is advised at all times.
The Autobots did a really good job building this new space bridge. I think this one's going to do well.
I think so.
You had a pleasant flight.
I'm sure it was a little rocky, you know, with the whole 2005 incident.
Oh yeah. That was really bad, but you know, they survived.
You have to make no sacrifices.
Yeah. Optimus and his crew will fix it up well.
Right.
Transformers, robots in the
I'll head over
sky.
there after I hit up the cops for some clues.
All right. Then I'll check in with Old Man Bull.
You think you can trust that old codger?
Hey man, there's no need for name calling.
You think you're better than him, don't you? Also, the main character, Spike, he has the same English voice actor,
What's his name?
Stephen Blum.
No, not Steve. What's
The character's name is Spike Spiegel.
his name is Spike?
Mhm.
Somebody fucking ripped off Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now, actually, Spike was just introduced when this came out.
Mhm.
Was this based on manga?
No, this was the anime first.
Oh, okay. Alright, beat Cowboy Bebop. You got away with this one because they introduced their Spike at the same time as you. and this Spike's coolness remains to be seen.
Oh yeah, this is a very Spike-heavy episode.
I like those episodes. Stereotypical Tijuana, anybody?
No, that pretty much looks like Tijuana.
Is that really it?
Yep, it's a bit. If you think that that LA was a big shithole, no. Let's say Tijuana makes LA look like San Diego.
Oh my god.
Sakes, you always say the same thing when you're losing. We all dug that gate together, and you know it.
Those are some attractive fellows hanging out there. Is that your typical Tijuana resident?
No, I think that looks like us in the near future. Not near future, but like several decades down the line. Just a bunch of old senile old fucks just reminiscing.
Hey, science is out on that one.
Give me
Yeah,
a beer.
Hey, would you like? Can I see your underwear? I'll give you a Dragon Ball.
I've got the vodka, but I'm afraid I'm fresh out of tomato juice.
I'm sure there's one can in the back room.
I'll check.
You wouldn't want me to drop this red nail, would you?
Premium Red Eye. You're a buyer. You know the score. Check it out.
Is that real bloody eye?
No, it's fake.
I'm gonna need a little proof. Let's have a demonstration.
This is just for the audience sake, because we don't know what this is. Oh no. He's turning into a titan. Oh god, I feel like it's New Year's Eve again.
Keep those eyes open.
I am invincible. Drugs give me superpowers. Apparently they do. So, we have space travel, but we still use bullets.
Yeah.
Cool. The hell? Caught the bullet?
No, I think he dodged it.
Oh. Come to Jamaica, man.
This is real mystic and all, but do you have anything to eat here?
Oh, it's a Native American, not a Jamaican man.
I see.
My racism doesn't rely well on bird's eye views of characters.
Coyote will appear in the Zona Norte at the far end
That's
of
a
town.
dude?
That is
Yeah.
what I see.
A red-eyed coyote north of town.
You, swimming bird.
Huh?
I think Spike goes to him usually for like
The bird
spiritual
will be
advice, I
hunted by
think.
This woman.
Spike, get a different name. Just this character way cooler than you in a different show.
One time.
Shots fired.
That
Once before. By a woman.
Do red eye every day.
you take women too lightly, my friend.
On the contrary. Catch you later.
You are to be in a better anime.
Spirit.
Yeah, I think he's surrounded by a bunch of like outdated technology.
It looks like the Winter Soldier here was too late.
Presidente, eh? Think I'll have some on the house.
Oh, the cat's lapping up beer.
Damn. Just look at this. Asimov went berserk.
Asimov? Is he a robot?
That's the name of the guy who was like hopped up on that red drug.
Is it anything to do with robots?
Using that red eye on himself.
No.
You can't beat him.
That name isn't as clever as I thought
If
it
we
was.
don't get that bloody eye back, trust me, we'll all be twisting in the wind.
Maybe so, huh?
Exposition.
Tell me some more.
I am starving. So you're hungry too, huh, baby?
I don't like when people talk creepy to their spaceships.
Oh, would you say that's your spaceship? You had
No,
one?
I wouldn't talk to my spaceship. My space. You think you're better than me, don't you? He just barely missed his target. Alright, go back to being Duelist Kingdom.
You know, it's better to just leave the water running. So you don't clog the drain.
He's too school for cool. We'll be right back. Cowboy Bebop is made possible by people like you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Big fan of chocolate.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Hmm?
You don't want
a
to buy.
hot dog.
Yeah, I can see that. Just keep it.
Ah,
You tried to rob me.
Oh,
Just
what a
different
charming
my
young
brain
man you are.
Does that sometimes?
Really? Nice ship.
Yeah, it's a blast from the past. I've had it for 10 years.
It looks like it's been around.
Guess you could say we've done some traveling.
I mean, it's been 10 years, I would assume
I'm
so.
actually a traveling performer.
I can tell when you're joking and when you're not.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Only with this hairstyle.
I was born on Mars.
I hear they have everything there. Not like here. There's parks and festivals and the people are happy there. It
What's up
must
with the
be a
panorama
great
there?
place to live.
I'm not really sure. I mean, they
Sure.
said this is TJ, but
And
I
I'm
really
sure
don't know.
you
This
will
looks
be
more like
proud.
that colony from Gundam.
It
With
does.
it's all
That's exactly. I thought it was supposed to be. It was like the end of Inception. Not Interstellar.
To escape to Mars, huh? Go ahead and run. How far do you think you'll get?
Oh
are
shit!
I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy.
You're a bounty hunter.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah,
you
bitch.
are after us.
Your boyfriend is sick. He's a small fry. I don't bother with his type.
A wise decision.
Now who's the small fry?
Yeah, other Spike.
Asimov, that's enough. Let him go. Adios, cowboy.
Why'd you stop me? He would have been dead in another minute. I wanted to see him die.
I did too.
Asimov, please, this has to stop.
I think you liked him, didn't you?
You think you abandoned me, don't you?
You left me there for so long.
Yeah, what's up with
Asimov. I
the
was just
sky?
waiting for you to pick me up.
I don't know. I guess this is a
Asimov,
space.
like
Yeah,
I
it's a
promised,
space
I
station.
want to get out of this life.
Oh, okay. Tijuana's on a space station
I can be
now?
happy on Mars.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people.
Space
I
Tijuana.
think in this world, people stopped living on Earth because it just started. I forgot for some reason started getting bombarded by asteroids. So people just left Earth and started colonizing other planets like Mars.
Oh,
I
okay.
had a sweet dream.
That's heartwarming. And you can go right ahead and finish your dream back on the Bebop. I'm cashing in my chips on this one. It's impossible to catch the guy. There's no way to win it. When Asimov left his syndicate, he snuck some stuff out with him. Serious brew. This stuff's a total mind frag.
It's good
It's
beer.
a new kind of eye spray the syndicate cooked up. Very pure. Takes 2 months to make one vial. Our boy took off with every drop, which made him rather unpopular. They keep sending hit teams after him, but all they get back are corpses. Seems Asimov's been pumping up by doing the stuff himself. It's called Bloody Eye.
No kidding. You know they're planning to go to Mars.
Mars?
But before that, they've got to sell these.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, I grabbed it out of his pocket.
You met it?
Yeah, so to speak.
He nailed you, huh?
The red-eyed coyote will appear in the Zona Norte at the far end of town.
Meanwhile, on the set of Breaking Bad, is it just me or is the guy on the left look like Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, that's yeah.
This cat and those three guys are gonna be everywhere, I can tell.
Yep, they're recurring side characters, background characters.
Yeah, sure, that we are.
We planted those seeds like there was no tomorrow. You were always planting seeds of a different kind, though.
Oh,
Burn. He did smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day. Shots fired.
So do you have any Bloody Marys?
No, I have a
only
sombrero
have
though.
beer.
That's good enough.
I got tomato juice.
How much?
30 million oolongs for 50 packs.
That sounds. Is that supposed to mean something?
Oolongs.
I guess Wulong is this this world's current currency.
Show me. Looking for this? Do you know how much you're worth?
What?
2.5 million wulongs. That's your bounty. I said you were a small fry. You look surprised.
You look ridiculous in that outfit. I thought you weren't after my bounty.
There's no thrill in the cheap ones, Asimov, you know?
I think you do better as a thief, bounty boy. Now hand it over.
Glad to. I have to pay you back, don't I?
You know, fuck you and your lots of money.
You trust your eyes too much, Asimov. You can't see everywhere at once.
I think Spike's fighting style may have been based off of Bruce Lee's.
Makes sense. Pregnant woman and guns. It's nothing sexy.
Well, if you're into that sort of thing.
Which I am.
Don't move! I don't want to hurt you!
You're gonna sell me some gas. Oh, she's not pregnant.
No.
Idiot! We lose these things, we're fragged. Do you understand?
I always love that animal with the eye shit.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how that. I don't know how you do that. Stop it.
I'm back on motherfucker.
Rotten! You're late, Jet! Huh? Damn!
Look at that. This guy is not fit to drive. He's just like,
I'm okay. I'm living on the edge.
I can see 3 colors at once. Most people can see more than that. Well, I can see you. I can see sound. You turned off your targeting computer. Why?
Stop it, please! That stuff is going to kill you!
He's already dead.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
He's fucked.
He's gonna fucking die. He's turning into a fucking. He's turning into the freak from the new Batman Adventures.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'll never see Mars.
He's turning into Schwarzenegger. I need my cocaine. Oh, she shot him in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Adios.
She's gonna die sexy. She died as she lived, faking pregnancy.
Hey, Spike, get it while it's hot, buddy. Huh?
Very 2001.
Very, very 2001. She reminded me of the Mystery Science Theater movie. he just sees the body float by.
Oh
It'll be so morbid.
no. Yeah.
She's just like,
What is it?
Special bell peppers and beef.
oh, that was awesome. See ya, space cowboy.
So that was it.
That was Cowboy Bebop. I hated it. No, I'm kidding. It was great. I loved it. Big O was better, but that was really good.
It was essentially like a small like introduction saying like this is a basic day in the life of these characters.
That was what I liked about it. Anime rarely does like these little self-contained stories. They're usually kind of serialized, and that was a nice little self-contained little crime story. I liked it.
Oh yeah, pretty much every episode is basically a self-contained thing. Rarely do this one episode like affect the other really. Other than like the next couple of episodes will like introduce like certain characters into the main cast, but like each episode is very self-contained, and this one's basically like, here's a day in the life of these two characters before the other main cast start to join in on the fun.
Oh, okay, all right. I really liked it. The animation was gorgeous,
beautiful.
The voice acting was great. The dialogue was good. It had a very Guardians type style. I wouldn't be surprised if James Gunn looked to this for inspiration for Guardians. I really like that about it. It's a good blend of comedy and action, and
also very touching, almost like heart, like kind of a bit of tug on the heartstrings a bit.
Yeah, I mean that guy was an asshole, but that girl was hot too.
It really do make you feel sympathetic for her, despite being in one episode only.
Yeah, it's quick, and it gets you right into these people's heads, and they immediately introduce Spike as a cool character, despite the fact that he's named after a character who's way cooler than him. But that's the thing. It's like whenever you name a character Spike, he's always pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I really dug it. It's weird though because it's really good, but I bet I'd have to watch more of the series to get the whole revolutionary, kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of tentpole, really celebrated kind of anime work.
To see like the full. I'm pretty sure there are many people who would say that this is not the best episode of the show.
I would imagine not. But it was really good. So I'm sure that if I watched more of it, I would get the whole. This is like the greatest thing ever sense. Yeah. That was really good. I really like that.
Like as a pilot, does it like overall does it like? Work?
Oh yeah, because it does something that Ultraman tried to do, that Kamen Rider kind of did. So the whole thing we've kind of been talking about with this whole series is pilots that introduce you to the style of the show, and pilots that accurately explain the premise of the show. Ultraman didn't explain the premise, but it definitely got you into the style. Kamen Rider definitely explained the premise, but the style was a little bit choppy.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Well, not only that, but it also just I didn't really get a sense of what the rest of the show was going to be like after that.
Okay.
I felt kind of unsure about what exactly I was watching.
Yeah.
Gundam was weird. Gundam was kind of like this bizarre. I got a sense of. I didn't really get a sense of what the rest of the show. I mean, I get that it's going to be a political science fiction war story, but I don't know what exactly that would entail.
Right.
To be fair, though, Gundam also was more of like the first part
of a bigger story with more characters.
Right. It wasn't because this is a pilot.
Yeah.
This is a pilot in the traditional sense. I think that's why it works so well. In the Big O too.
Yeah.
This and the Big O definitely were the best pilots out of the bunch. Just because they were the best at introducing especially the Big O, the flavor of the world, the kind of stories that you're going to see, the characters involved, and showing you why you should give a shit. That's what these two are really, really good at. I felt like the other three, and Gundam just didn't have the time. Just didn't get the chance to do that. Ultraman was definitely the worst at that in terms of telling you why you should give a shit, because it just didn't even care.
I guess objectively.
Kamen Rider definitely tried, but I felt like it didn't go all the way. It just kind of ran out of time. And then what did we watch? We watched Gundam after that.
Yeah, we saw Gundam after
that. And
then
Gundam made you give a shit, but it just, again, I don't feel like I knew what the style of the show was going to be after that. But in terms of ranking these, I would definitely have to say they would go Big O. In terms of the stuff we watched for the series, Big O, Cowboy Bebop,
Gundam, or
Kamen Rider,
okay,
Gundam, and then Ultraman.
All right.
I know there might be some people like, you like Ultraman last, and I'm just like, I watched the pilot.
Yeah.
And what I saw, like, again, I liked it, but it's not good.
It's very prototypey.
I mean, it's prototypey. It's very, very stereotypical kind of monster fare. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. It's very, very problematic. And it's not. The show isn't about the universe. It's about the fights.
Yes.
And the fights are not.
The show is based around the fights.
Yeah, it's not about telling a story.
Not the other way around. Yeah.
It's not about telling a story or about characterization.
Yeah, none of that in Ultraman.
So, I definitely, and on a certain extent, whatever, that's fine. You know, it's a kid show. It's a tokusatsu show.
Yeah.
It's all about the kaiju and all about the fighting. So whatever. It's just that, again, I felt that the premise was so inadequately explained.
Yeah.
That thank God I knew as much about Ultraman as I did. Otherwise, I would have been lost.
Yeah.
But Big O and Cowboy Bebop were fantastic. And then again, Kamen Rider, Gundam, and then. And Ultraman. So, yeah, that's Zazubaar Reacts 2 different things that Andres picked. We were talking about after we recorded the Big O one.
Yeah.
That if next time he comes out to
New York,
we're going to do one for Buffy and Angel and maybe a couple other things.
Yeah.
So. Whatever, that'll be a future thing.
We watched the pilot to James Bond Jr.
Yeah, that's a big thing I'm a fan of. Well, no, it's like, what am I a fan of that you're not a fan of?
Yeah.
Buffy and Angel. That's about it.
Yeah. Star Trek, I guess?
I'm not a big Trek fan, though.
Yeah.
I know things about... I could, like... Do you like this episode of TNG? I think it's okay. That's what it'll be. That'll be at a later date.
Well, basically, I chose stuff that's, like, generally popular.
Stuff that I've been referenced at a lot because I have no idea what it is.
Right.
So now I know.
Yeah, I guess we can ask the fans. You know, if you the fans like want me to check out something, let's keep it like the TV shows generally.
The TV shows are easier because obviously watching movies is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And even with Buffy and Angel, we're gonna have to do something different because they're hour-long dramas as opposed to half-hour shows. So but that's whenever you come out to New York next time. So we'll work that out later. Yeah. But this was fun. I had a really good time doing this.
Right, definitely. I had a fun time just watching it with you. You know, just commentating, joking around, and just appreciating stuff that it's really nice. I'm really happy to see that you enjoyed all these things to some extent.
Yeah, I liked them all. Just to varying degrees and for varying different reasons. I mean, they're all completely different things.
Right.
I mean, they're all Japanese entertainment.
Entertainment.
But they're all completely different genres and different. They're trying to do different things. So
yeah.
It was kind of a nice, because I'm a big enthusiast of Japanese culture, so it was kind of like, here's the stuff that you don't care about from Japanese culture. Now you kind of care, so that was kind of cool.
And now you have a reference to when any one of the SOS members makes this and mentions it in conversation.
Yeah, the only thing I still know nothing about is Evangelion, so
we'll keep that for season 2.
Season 2 of Zazubaar Reacts will be about Evangelion.
Yeah, we'll have Evangelion, Gurren Lagann, Giant Robo. Well, Giant Robo, that's pretty long. That's like 50 minutes an episode.
Really?
Yeah,
also Giant Robo is something I would watch by myself.
Oh yeah, okay. What was it? G Gundam, definitely G Gundam. If you never get to it until next time. Let's see.
Let's just watch it all.
Tetsujin 28. That's another good one. I like to consider Tetsujin 28 to be like the Godzilla 54 of mecha anime in terms of its tone and time period. Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up because it's getting late. So we're recording this on the final night that I'm in California, but there's a chance we're gonna do one more video after this. We're not sure. We're gonna do our best. We might do a Let's Play of War of the Monsters. but that's again not definite. Simply because I'm leaving tomorrow. I have to be on the plane by 1:30. So we'll see. No promises. But anyway, so this was fun. This was fun. So
this is a very interesting experiment.
Yeah, it has been. We should definitely do more of these.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, they could even be over Skype. We don't have to do them all in person.
Right. Although it's kind of interesting, just it's not every day that they see two of the SOS members.
Oh, this is definitely better. This is definitely more preferable. Just if we can't do it in person, we can still do it over Skype. But anyway,
right.
So yeah, that's it for Zazubaar Reacts. Until next time, I'm Bill Worcester, aka Zazubaar,
and I'm Andres Perez, aka Kaiji Noir.
And keep reacting, kids.